How you doing, flappers? Sunday. Summer's ending. Where the parents at? I was like that. They're like, okay, I know. It's summer's. This is the thing. Summer is ending is sad for me because I found out I attract mosquitoes and alcoholics. So like, summer's my season. But it really sucks for me because I have a day job and it goes back to work right now. So I teach. You guys are way more excited about it than I am. Thank you. It's great. No, I used to teach middle school. Getting more excited. I appreciate it. The thing, I left teaching middle school because my students used to come to school smelling like better weed than I can afford. Like, it really makes you feel like shit when you have to tell a child to not smoke on their way to school because it makes you feel bad about your own stash. Like, that's some shit. I left middle school. I teach high school. It's way more convenient because they sell it. My students are doing so good on their fractions. I'm so proud. No. Actually, the main reason I left middle school was because the last year I was with middle school, I had a student that thought he was a Nazi. Yeah. Do you guys have any idea how hard it is to tell a Mexican kid he can't be a Nazi? I was like, dude, you have brown hair and brown eyes. You are not their type. And I shit you not, I wish his response was not. But I read the diary of Anne Frank and Hitler had some points. Side note, he read. Great. Yeah. I had to then remind him that, like, they also wanted you to be in good shape with a high IQ. And he's like, oh, never mind, I'm done. It's not my crowd. No. Teaching has really made me jealous of other professions. Yeah. I love the enthusiasm. That's my girl over there. We don't know. We're going to be friends later. No. Mostly, it's weird. The profession I'm the most jealous of is prostitution. Yeah. See, we're back into the cheering. I'm for it. Okay. No. It's weird, though, because, like, now I'm wondering, like, how does one acquire a pimp? Probably not using the word acquire. Like, I feel like that takes me out of the running real quick. No. Has anybody ever accidentally been to an orgy? We were in Burbank. There was like a 50-50 shot. Somebody in here has. Okay. This is the thing is, I have those friends that go through breakups and shit gets weird. Like, but you support them. So I had one of my girls, she called me and she's like, I'm having a rough day. Let's go to a party. That's not the invitation that I accepted, apparently. So I'm like, I got you, I'll drive. We get to this party, there's a security guard. I'm like, this is a fucking secure party. This is great. To open the door to porn being played on the wall. Of in which I'm looking at her and she's like, okay, so I might have left out some details. She's like, but I really need you to take one for the team. An orgy is not the time to tell your friend to take one for the team. Like, I'm like, all right. It's like, what is the bare minimum requirement I can do to meet my friend quota? Like, I just need to know. She's like, you just need to stay. I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I'm looking around the room for a place to sit. I see a guy smoking weed in the corner playing Mortal Kombat. I'm like, fuck it, I found my orgy buddy. So I'm sitting there. This is the best part, is I'm sitting there, we're playing. You hear, finish him. Somebody in the back like, I'm trying. Like, it's just... Somebody's going to have a new porn soundtrack later. I get it. It's fine. No, it was fun. I stayed. I was the good friend. But yeah, no, it sucked. I didn't. The worst part was, though, I'm sitting there. I just had to clarify. The worst part was, is I'm sitting there. I have somebody come and tap me on the shoulder. I freaked out. It didn't completely freak out until all of a sudden I hear, hey, Miss M. I about shit myself. Okay, I did it. I'm really proud. But I turn around to see a man standing in tighty-whities saying, my son is going to be in your class next year, and he is so excited. I'm like, sir, I just saw your wife getting railed from where that child came from. This is not the time and place to talk about them. It was the best parent I've ever had. I recommend meeting your parents at orgies. No. Before teaching, I was prepared to teach because I used to be in the military. I was in the Marines. Thank you. Yeah. That's a whole other set of issues. No. All right, you guys, we're going to keep this show going. We have another comic coming up. Keep your hands going for all your amazing hosts and all the comics you've seen.